All right, guys, so we have some more N-word controversy to talk about in reference to sports. As the LAPD cop union urges the NBA to punish Jaxson Hayes, whom plays for the Pelicans, over an alleged assault during a violent arrest. Okay, now what happened was that Jaxson Hayes apparently was resisting arrest, and he assaulted police officers when they were trying to investigate a domestic violence incident at this home. Now, again, allegedly, Jaxson Hayes refused to let them in, and at that point, he started getting pushy with them, okay, and started assaulting police officers, and then at that point, they had to, do what they had to do, right? And apparently, Jaxson Hayes here, he's accusing the police officers of using excessive force, right? Oh, like he was saying that he couldn't breathe and all that. And the police officers are saying, no. What actually happened was that you started assaulting us, and one of our officers were actually injured. So now they're actually asking Adam Silver, right, the woke NBA, to punish this player for his misconduct, right? And also to punish him for using the N-word. Apparently, he used the N-word and used this racial slur against the officers, right? He started calling them that, okay? And, I'm not really surprised by this because Mr. Jaxson Hayes has a history of kind of, shooting off at the mouth a little bit, okay? As, he kind of told us last year about how political the NBA can be when he was snubbed from the Rising Stars game. As he said, quote, "This is all I'm going to say on the subject, bro, because all of you want to keep sliding and saying, oh, you should have made it. Yeah, I should have, bro, but I didn't. So, I mean, it is what it is. The NBA is a bunch of bull. The NBA can really suck my you-know-what. For all I care, I hope y'all see this, by the way, and find me. I work in a effing political league. That's all about politics, and it is what it is." Yes, you're absolutely right, Mr. Hayes. The NBA is all about politics because the woke NBA, right, Adam Silver, the fact that he has not fined and suspended you yet really does show how political the league actually is, right? They're political in favor of their players. The players run that league, right? So he's right. He's on to something here, but it actually benefits him in his favor, okay? So we're going to read more here about what the LAPD is saying and what they're requesting in regards to this incident, and then go from there. As the use of force investigation continues on in the LAPD arrest of New Orleans Pelicans Senator Jaxson Hayes following a domestic dispute call, TMZ has obtained a letter from the city's police union addressed to NBA Commissioner Adam Silver and team owner Gail Benson that asks for league discipline against Hayes. Craig D. Lally, president of the Los Angeles Police Protective League, said that representatives of the police union observed the body-worn camera footage and feel that Hayes should be charged for assaulting an officer and resisting arrest. Lally also accused Hayes of using the N-word towards the officers during the altercation that ended with the Pelicans players tased and cuffed while on the ground. Body-worn camera footage from that night has not been made available to the public at this time. Lally said that if Hayes received the charges suggested by the union and is convicted, he would violate the league's policy on violence and would be required to serve a 10-game suspension. Quote, "The video is clear," Lally said to league executives. "Your swift action in this incident is warranted." The police union president also went on to suggest Hayes be disciplined for his use of the N-word. Wow. Right? And guys, honestly, I kind of believe the police on this, right? I definitely believe that he used the N-word, okay? I wouldn't be surprised. He was probably saying, "Get off me, You know what I'm saying? Get away from me." Yeah. Sounds about right? Sounds about what he would probably say. But this guy, I mean, I saw the video. Right now, that was a cell phone video that I saw, and it's on the TMZ page. You guys can check that out if you want. I'm not going to play it on this video for, again, various reasons, because he's getting tased, and there's probably some stuff that's probably not YouTube friendly up there. You can check it out. But apparently the body cam footage has not been released yet. So there's not that much to really see, but I can definitely imagine that in that situation, it seems like even the person holding the camera was saying that, they got in a scuffle before the police tried to arrest him. Okay, so what that signals to me is that this guy was not only resisting arrest, but he probably maybe started the altercation and really made things escalate. And Adam Silver, up until this point, has done nothing whatsoever, right? Hasn't disciplined him, hasn't done anything. Okay, so let's keep reading here. In addition to physically attacking our officers and obstructing a domestic abuse investigation, Mr. Hayes repeatedly called our officers the N-word and did so in an aggressive and a threatening manner, Lally said. No person should be subject to such vile and offensive language. It is no place in our society, and it should have no place in the NBA. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it has plenty of place in the NBA, whether you like it or not, because they can probably get away with saying it, okay? Unless you're white, by the way, right? Unless you're white, you can't do that. And by the way, guys, I mean, imagine if this was a white person, right? Even if it's a white NBA player that yelled the N-word at these police officers, Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp and Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman will be talking about it for weeks, right? But because a black player did it, right? And these officers, I don't even think any of them were black, right? But because a black player did it, you're not going to hear anything about it. Listen, man, it's the N-word a slur or is it not? Right? Because if it's not a slur, then you can't be policing it like a slur. If it is a slur, then people who use it, regardless of your skin color, have to be punished for using it, right? Everybody has to get the same treatment. These are the same people that say they want equality, but it just seems like they want special rules for themselves that don't apply to everybody else. It's really kind of crazy. It's either a slur or is it not a slur? Again, if this is a white player, I'm pretty sure Adam Silver would have dropped the hammer on that player by now, right? They wouldn't have got no benefit of the doubt, okay? It wouldn't matter if the guy was proven innocent or guilty. It don't matter. He would have been suspended as a precaution to say that we don't tolerate this. But they do tolerate misbehavior. They do tolerate resisting arrest, assaulting police officers, okay? And hurtling slurs at police officers. That's what it appears that the NBA is cool with, as long as you got a certain skin color. Lolly also referenced Miami Heat player Miles Leonard, who was fined $50,000 and suspended from games for using anti-Semitic slur. He suggested that Hayes should face similar punishment. I agree. He should be punished, right? He should be. Our officers politely explained to Mr. Hayes that they were conducting an investigation into a domestic dispute and potential domestic violence, and that they needed to talk with his girlfriend to check on her well-being. Lolly said. Mr. Hayes responded belligerently, refused to allow our officers to check on the well-being of his girlfriend, and became physically and verbally combative. Hayes and the officer were treated at a nearby hospital for their injuries. I actually saw pictures of the police officer's arm. It was pretty bruised up, right? So you can tell, there was a tuffle there was a scuffle, okay? In the aftermath of the incident, the 6'11", 220 pounds, Hayes was formally charged with resisting arrest and posted a $25,000 bond. Last week, LAPD Chief Michael Moore announced that the use of force investigation was launched into the incident over alleged pressure on Hayes' neck, making it difficult for him to breathe. So he pulled out the "I can't breathe" excuse, right? To say, well, they used excessive force against me. They put pressure on my neck. I can't breathe. Right? So he pulled that out. Now, again, what he should have been asking is, why did you get in the situation in the first place? Why were you resisting arrest in the first place? Why did you assault the officers in the first place? And I'm pretty sure what the officers are saying is true, because I think that if the body cam footage showed otherwise, I don't think they will be saying anything. Like, I think they will be silent, especially during today's political environment where everybody wants to demonize police officers, right? But I'm pretty sure these police officers feel like they definitely have a ground to stand on in regards to requesting that Adam Silver punish this player, because the body cam footage probably shows that dude probably got very aggressive and probably started basically assaulting the police officers when, they tried to investigate the incident. Okay, that's definitely probably what happened. I would be surprised if the body cam footage show otherwise, okay? And like I said, I mean, to me, the NBA, they're probably not going to do anything. Adam Silver's probably going to ignore this, okay? Because you get special privileges, right? Because these players run the league, right? Adam Silver does not run this league. The players run the league, okay? And Nike and China, right? The totem pole is China, Nike, and then the players, and then Adam Silver, right? That's kind of how the NBA goes. Okay, so I don't think anything's going to come of this. I don't think he's going to be fined and punished. But who knows? Maybe they will fold. But I also think it's interesting to think about, like, you know, the run-ins that the NBA and the LAPD have had, right? I mean, look at what happened last year with the LAPD, you know, going after LeBron James, right? Or the LA, maybe it was the sheriff's office. But anyways, it was something to do with LA law enforcement, right? Having an issue with LeBron James's comments and the things that he's been saying regarding policing, okay? And so who knows, man? I mean, these NBA players might want to be careful because they depend on a lot of these law enforcement officers to protect them, right? They are highly protected by these law enforcement officers. So they better be careful not to bite the hand that protects them. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.